You're watching Newsroom Newsbreak. I'm Parmeshwar Baba. The top story we're currently tracking is from Punjab, where the police today arrested BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga from his Delhi residence. Now, following outrage by BJP leaders, the issue has snowballed into a dramatic tug of war involving 3 state police forces. Haryana police have handed over Mr. Bagga to the Delhi police. He is being taken back to Delhi, and Delhi police have also filed an FIR against Punjab police for the alleged kidnapping of Tajinder Bagga. The Punjab police team taking Mr. Bagga to Mohali was stopped en route by Haryana cops earlier in the day after the Delhi police registered a kidnapping case based on a complaint by Mr. Bagga's father. Now, Haryana police surrounded the Punjab police vehicle carrying Tajinder Bagga and escorted them off the highway to a police station in Kurukshetra. That's when the drama started to unfold. These are live shots coming in of the BJP protest in the national capital. We're also showing you Tajinder Bagga's motorcade that is on its way to Delhi at the moment. My colleague Aashutoshsrivastava is tracking the story very closely on the ground and in fact was following Tajinder Bagga's motorcade on its way to the national capital. Right, the Aam Aadmi Party leaders had defended the arrest, saying Punjab police were acting in an unbiased way, and the action was taken after Mr. Bagga refused to cooperate with the investigation, even after notices were sent not once, not twice, but 5 times. My colleague Aashutoshsrivastava joins us live with the latest update. Saurabh, what can you share with us at the moment?
Right now, Delhi police is taking Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga to Dwarka court, where Dwarka court had issued a search warrant regarding Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga, and Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga will be produced in Dwarka court. And SHO of Janakpuri has informed Dwarka court that they have got Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga with them. Let me take our viewers to the whole timeline today, what exactly happened. And if we can go back, that on 1st of April there was an FIR registered with Mohali police in Punjab regarding Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga under sections of comments related to instigation and some comments regarding the communal which can disturb the communal harmony as well. And according to Punjab police, they had issued 5 notices to Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga to join investigation, and Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga did not join in investigation, and today at 8:30 a team of Punjab police reached Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga's residence in Janakpuri of Delhi, and they arrested Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga. And according to Punjab police, they followed the procedure. That's what Punjab police is saying. I'm repeating it again, that one DSP of Punjab police went to Janakpuri police station to inform Delhi police about the arrest of Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga, and then they are saying that that DSP was detained by Delhi police. Later, Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga's father registered a complaint, an FIR with Janakpuri police station under the section of kidnapping, and he also said that Punjab police officials of Punjab police punched him, beat him and snatched his mobile phone. And immediately Delhi police had registered an FIR on the basis of complaint of Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga's father under the section of kidnapping, and they started looking for Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga. That is the legal stand of Delhi police. And in the meanwhile, Delhi police coordinated with Haryana police and 4 district police of Haryana, police of Sonipat, Panipat, Karnal and Kurukshetra. They started looking for the convoy of Punjab police, where the Punjab cops and Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga, Punjab police was taking Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga to Mohali, and then they got hold of Punjab police near Kurukshetra on Chandigarh highway, and they informed Delhi police around 11:30 that they have Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga along with Punjab police with them. And then a team of Delhi police left Delhi, DCP of Delhi Outer and 1 additional DCP and 3 SHOs. They left for Kurukshetra, and around 2:30 they reached Kurukshetra police station, where Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga was kept by Haryana police, and Haryana police also detained Punjab cops as well. And then around 2:40, 2:45, he was handed over to Delhi police, and around 4:45, Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga reached Delhi, and we are also en route to Dwarka court, slightly behind Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga and Delhi police, where Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga will be produced. So that was the timeline, what exactly happened and what is the case, and where Aam Aadmi Party is alleging that Punjab police followed the whole procedure, but Delhi police, and they are also taking name of Home Minister Amit Shah, used Delhi police and and Haryana police, and in this whole issue they are saying that Delhi police and Haryana police worked as a unit to demean Punjab police, and in the meanwhile Punjab police also written a letter to Kurukshetra police, Haryana police, saying that they are hindering the judicial process by stopping and detaining Punjab police, and they are stopping the Punjab police in their judicial duty. So, and later Punjab administration also filed a habeas corpus petition in Punjab and Haryana High Court. They are waiting for that outcome. According to my knowledge, Punjab and Haryana High Court issued a notice to Haryana police and asked them the explanation. So Haryana police will be filing the reply and affidavit regarding this whole case, where according to my legal knowledge, Haryana police will say that they had received intimation from Delhi police that Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga has been kidnapped, and his whereabouts were in his whereabouts is in Haryana, and then they not arrested exactly, they detained Punjab cops and they handed over the custody of the Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga to Delhi police. So this is the brief summary what exactly happened, and in a very dramatic circumstances this whole thing happened. A DCP level officer escorting Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga in his car, and 6 cars of Delhi police along with 3 SHOs escorting Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga to Dwarka court. So now we can say that Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga is safe for that matter, according to BJP people, what BJP people are tweeting, and Delhi police has entered Delhi and they are en route to Dwarka court, where Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga will be produced, and later after the legal formalities he will be handed over to Tejinder Pal Singh Bagga will be handed over to his parents in Janakpuri police station. And that is the procedure, but we have to wait till it exactly happens.
Right, so thank you so much for breaking down the details for us. We will of course revert to you for the latest. Meanwhile, there's some political reactions coming in from the BJP. We have Manjinder Singh Sirsa, and from the AAP, Aatishi Marlena has spoken a short while ago. Let's listen in.
दिल्ली पुलिस ने गैर कानूनी तरीके से तजिंदर बग्गा को यहां से किडनैप किया। अरविंद केजरीवाल, जो कि कुछ दिन पहले ही अपने वीडियो के अंदर एक बात कह रहे हैं कि मुझे पुलिस मिल लेने दो, पुलिस एक बार मेरे हाथ में आ जाए तो इन लोगों को 2-4 लोगों को जेल में बंद करूंगा तो इनका दिमाग ठीक हो जाएगा। आप उससे कल्पना करें कि पुलिस का इस्तेमाल और दुरुपयोग को किस कदर कर रहा होगा। आज जब तजिंदर बग्गा को पुलिस अरेस्ट करने गई, वो अनलॉफुल था, अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल था।
कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक गुंडों की पार्टी है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी लफंगों की पार्टी है, दंगे भड़काने वाले नेता है श्री तेजिंदर बग्गा, जो ये सारी वैल्यूज भारतीय जनता पार्टी गुंडागर्दी की, दंगों की, लफंगे की, जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की है, उनका साक्षात स्वरूप है तेजिंदर बग्गा जी। पंजाब पुलिस पूरा प्रोसेस फॉलो करके दिल्ली पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म करने जाती है, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की, अमित शाह जी की दिल्ली पुलिस एक गुंडे को बचाने के लिए गैर कानूनी तरीके से पंजाब पुलिस को बंधक बना लेती है।
कदम ये है कि केजरीवाल को चैलेंज है मेरा कि अभी पार्टी शुरू हुई है, अब तजिंदर था, अब तजिंदर का बाप भी आएगा। भारत माता की जय।
Right, as you can see, the latest flashpoint between BJP and AAP is Tejinder Bagga's arrest by Punjab police. Now we're joined by Aashutoshsrivastava, advocate Supreme Court and a BJP supporter, as well as Abab Singh Grewal, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party Punjab, to discuss this further. Aashutoshsrivastava, I want to start with you first, please. Now, following outrage by BJP leaders, the issue has snowballed into this dramatic tug-of-war involving 3 state police forces. Again, unusual. Many say this is tragically comical. Your first thoughts?
I do understand that considering Section 45 of Criminal Procedure Code, which empowers the police to arrest without warrant, however, considering a judgment which was passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in Arnesh Kumar, that clarified that a notice under Section 41 CRPC has to be served upon the accused before arrest, and a proper opportunity should be given to the accused as well. Now, also, Section 48 of CRPC further empowers police to investigate across India. However, the police do not have absolute powers to do so. The police has to take help of the local police, and in assistance with the local police, they have to do the investigation. Now, in this particular case, what we find that the Punjab police entered into the jurisdiction of Janakpuri police station in Delhi and another state, and what I have heard from the media and what people have understood, that nothing has been informed to the Delhi police. No personnel from the Delhi police station was present while this investigation and the arrest took place. So I feel this is something, the laws have not been followed properly. There has been lacuna, and obviously the habeas corpus petition has also been filed before Punjab and Haryana High Court, and the notice has also been served by the High Court. Now the habeas corpus is to produce the body of a person who is missing. Now, if the High Court has also found prima facie that something wrong has happened, and hence the notice has been served, I think this is unfortunate. And now further, since the investigation is going on against some of the police officials who have been questioned now at the Delhi police station regarding what transpired them to take such a decision and to come all the way from the other state without informing the Delhi police. If the Delhi police was informed about it, obviously they would have assisted, or they would have taken the details of the case. But here what we find, that Delhi police in fact resisted such kind of actions taken by the Punjab police. So that means it is very clear
I beg your pardon, I just want to bring in Adab Singh Grewal at this point. Now the BJP has condemned Tejinder Bagga's arrest, saying it's extremely shameful that Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has started abusing his party's political power in Punjab to intimidate political opponents. What do you have to say to this?
Well, ma'am, today's incident shows 2 or 3 things. Firstly, that the BJP will go to any extent to protect hate mongers. This gentleman, Mr. Bagga, has been accused of inciting violence in Punjab, communal hatred in Punjab, which is very evident in the streets. And Punjab police follow all the procedures, and Punjab police is under Mr. Bhagwant Mann. Mr. Kejriwal has nothing to do with it. It is functioning without any kind of political patronage or any kind of political directives. Punjab police did issue 5 notices to Mr. Bagga, which were not answered. The Punjab police DSP did go to the Janakpuri police station yesterday to inform them. He was in turn detained at the Janakpuri police station by the Delhi police. So much for cooperation. And number 3, when Mr. Bagga has been brought out from Delhi and is being taken to Punjab in full public view, being followed by the media, it is made out to be as if it has been a kidnapping. Now, the fact of the matter is that in Punjab, they are trying to somehow vitiate the atmosphere, as the incident in Patiala has shown you. But the Aam Aadmi Party government has been very strict, and we will not allow anybody from any side to anyway spoil the communal harmony of Punjab. Very unfortunately, the BJP spokespersons, I've been listening to them since morning, have been raking up the Khalistan issue, which is a dead issue in Punjab, and now they are bent on protecting these hate mongers who follow their formula. They first start making inflammatory statements, then they start making people fight, and this is just the beginning. They have started building this up. The whole incident, starting from Ram Navami, leading towards Patiala, show now that a pattern is being formed before the 2024 elections, and they are drumming up these issues. But we are very definite on this thing. Nobody will be allowed to vitiate the atmosphere in Punjab, and anybody who tries to do such things will feel the full force of the law. as I'm sure very soon Mr. Bagga will also, and procedures were followed. Delhi police did not cooperate, and they are trying their best. As can be seen from today's actions, they're trying to their best to somehow save hate mongers, and this way those people who incite hate will be encouraged that don't worry, our government is there to protect us. But we will not allow this to happen, and I'm sure the Honorable Punjab Haryana High Court will take up this issue and will give the right decision.
Right, Aashutoshsrivastava, just a short while ago, Aam Aadmi Party Saurabh Bhardwaj had said that the Delhi police, which comes under the central government, and the Haryana police were protecting goons. What do you have to say to that?
See, there can be any sort of allegations like that. The question is that a person who has been registered an FIR against cannot be said to have committed any offence unless and until it is proved by the court. Now he is an accused for that matter of fact, and just by stating that the procedures have been followed, it cannot be that, see, a political party cannot be a court of law in its own. The court of law is there, and it will be decided, and accordingly the notices have been served, and I'm sure whether the police went out of their powers to do so without informing and without following the procedures of law will be highlighted, and it will come in the further judgments of the concerned courts that we have to see. I would like to say that the police authorities also, they have their own powers, and it is expected in a democratic country like India that they should discharge their duties as per the constitution and not being influenced by any political party or by any such ministers or whoever they are answerable to. They have to see that they have their own constitutional powers to take decisions and to work and to discharge their duties as per the provisions of law. And this is what the matter is before now Punjab and Haryana High Court also, and I'm sure the court will take cognizance of this issue, which has already issued notice. Had the court not found any sort of prima facie case in this matter, would not have issued any notice to the opposite parties and also to the police department. And we have seen misuse of powers. I'm not talking about any political party as such, but the misuse of powers have to be stopped, and that has to be understood by the whether it is a ruling party or whoever it is, that they should not get the misuse of powers done in the interest of the democracy of this country, and to harass people like that. If any crime...
Just as I wrap, I just want to ask Abab Grewal of the AAP, just as I wrap, I'm sorry I'm running short of time. Abab Grewal, your critics are saying the arrest was an attempt to deflect the attention from AAP's misgovernance as 3 states got involved in the row. Your thoughts?
Ma'am, first of all, it's been 55 days. The high standards that they are keeping us up to, I am glad, and we will stand the scrutiny of time, and we accept those high standards. I'm glad they want us to perform miracles, but we are working very hard. Number 2, no person no less than the stature of the Chief Justice of India, in the presence of the Prime Minister of India, had said a few days back that the government is ignoring court directives. We have full faith in the judicial process of India, and it is in fact us who has approached the Punjab and Haryana High Court to stop this interference in the rule of law and in the interest of justice. And I totally agree with the good lawyer that we are sure that when the courts see what kind of charade has been carried out in the name of law today by the Delhi and the Haryana police, they will surely give a sound answer to both of them, and Aam Aadmi Party will make sure that the rule of law is followed, court's directives are followed, and nobody is allowed to spoil the atmosphere in Punjab. And we assure this much to the people of India, that we won't let the hate mongers just run amok like they do in other states.
Right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Tajinder Bagga has had quite a day out with 3 police forces from Punjab, Haryana and Delhi. Let's see